The 30-year-old Dutchman Marco Bizot could be set to leave Netherlands and AZ this summer, as he only has 1 year left on his contract, and Stade Brest are looking to sign a replacement for their injured backup Sebastien Cibois and potentially provide a bit of competition for number one Larsonnier. This is a move that could benefit both sides from that standpoint, as there is only 1 year left on Bizot's contract, but has spent most of his career in Netherlands, so it'll be interesting to see if he has interest in going to France. Both teams are in contract negotiations, so it seems likely that there could be an agreement here between these two sides. But I will pass it off to Lane to give his thoughts on a potential move of Marco Bizot heading to France.
Well, it is said that he is currently getting ready to go on the plane to complete a medical to be official to be the new Stade Brest backup goalkeeper for Gauthier Larsonnière. It'll be very interesting to see how much game time he does get. Obviously, a Dutch international, a very good goalkeeper, Marco Bizot, 30 years old, like you said, playing for AZ Alkmaar in the Dutch First Division. Many appearances last year, having 39 appearances, not allowing too many goals against, playing in the Europa League and playing in the Dutch First Division. All starting appearances, very good goalkeeper. Marco Bizot is, and you can't doubt it. Lots of experience as a backup goalkeeper coming into a newly promoted side of last year. I don't think this signing could be any worse. This is a great signing for Stade Brest, and it is really, you can't doubt it.
Yeah, certainly. I think it's someone that has a lot of experience that can bring in some experience to this team that does have some young goalkeepers, with Larsonnier being 24 himself. He still has a lot of experience, as you mentioned, in the Europa League and at the first team level in the Dutch League. And he can certainly bring that into Ligue 1 and potentially challenge Larsonnier for that number one spot if Bizot impresses or Larsonnier disappoints. I think he has a lot to offer. His shot stopping ability is very good. Whether him not being French impedes him at all remains to be seen on a newly promoted team, a team that has a lot of Frenchmen and they're just newly promoted and wanting to stick with those guys that they've come up with. But he definitely has a spot to challenge for that starting job. He's probably not going to cost much more, if any more than 5 million. And so for someone that they can come in and be a solid backup and potentially challenge for that number one spot, as you mentioned, you really can't go wrong with this transfers for Stade Brest. I think it's a good signing for them either way, whether it's a backup or as a starter. It's a very good price to bring in someone who's only at age 30, still has many good years left as a keeper, and only has 1 year left on his deal. And so is likely to get a fairly good price compared to what you would normally get him for.
Yeah, for sure. Bringing in a keeper on his last year, going to get him on a very cheap end of the deal. Obviously, keepers around 29, 30, 31 are hitting exactly where their prime is. Others hit their prime when they're a lot younger or hit stride a lot younger. But Marco Biso could still be hitting his prime. Very good goalkeeper, like I said, a great shot stopper, one of the best in the league last year in the Dutch First Division. And he will be leaving with a lot of other players from AZ Alkmaar, such as Calvin Stangs and Bouadou, also coming to the French division. So that might swing Bizot to come to Stade Brest. So that's going to be very interesting. A lot of experience helping these younger goalies such as Cibois and Larsonnière, which is a brilliant transfer for Brest in itself to bring in some experience for those younger goalkeepers and help them along into their career.
Certainly, a lot of experience, a lot of mentorship. Whether he ends up being a number one or he helps to mentor and develop the young goalkeepers they have in Sebastien Cibois and Gauthier Larsonnière, it's a win either way at around 5 million for Stade Brest, and I think it'll be a very good signing for them moving into next season. But let us know in the comment section what you guys think about a potential move of Marco Bizot from AZ Alkmaar to Stade Brest in France, and what that would mean for Stade Brest moving forward. If you guys did enjoy the video, feel free to leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel if you are new, as we will be continuing to keep you up to date on all things transfer news throughout the window, and giving season preview updates on every Premier League team, as we are now under 2 weeks away from the beginning of the Premier League season. With that being said, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you guys in the next one.